Hello everybody! So, this is the inaugural video for my second channel. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Adam, aka Razorblade Mango. If you are just finding this channel without knowing my main channel, welcome. Just wanted to give like a brief little introduction of who I am. I've been doing a zero budget non-monetized channel for like the last 5 years, and because I don't want to spam my regular subscribers feeds with let's plays, I decided to start a second channel just titled RBM Plays, and the inaugural episode is going to be The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 2. I think it's called Suffer the Children, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's called that, but we'll know in a little bit. First things first, to address the elephant in the room, I understand that it's a little awkward to be playing this, maybe, to some people. And the reason I want to start with this is, one, I'm a fan of the Walking Dead games, and I actually did quite like the last episode, which is a shame considering, you know, the whole thing with Telltale that happened last week. I'm like, fuck, just when they're starting to get back into their groove, they, all this shit comes to light, and it's just, fuck. Now, I initially wasn't going to do this because I figured, well, it'd be kind of sad considering this might be like the final, not just the final Walking Dead episode, but the final Telltale episode ever, maybe. But I figured just avoiding it and kind of sweeping it under the rug would be a huge disservice to the men and women at Telltale. It would just be a great disservice to Telltale to ignore this. So that's that. And we're going to play it together. So you'll be able to get my full reaction to the final episode. And also, oh, I was right. Suffer the Children. Oh yeah, November 6th and November and December 18th, yeah. We'll see. We'll see about that. Check availability. TBD. That's the availability of it. Alright, so let's do this. Possibly the final episode of The Walking Dead ever. Possibly. We'll see. Here we go.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
I think I should turn on subtitles.
AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home.
I'll put on subtitles after this.
Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers.
Good.
I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. I attacked Marlon and made him drop the gun. I was going to lock him in the basement, but then...
Yeah.
Marlon was dead.
That's the part that I was like,
AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. to save the last bullet for himself.
The thing is, the biggest compliment I can give the last episode of this series is that it made me really want to find out what happens next. Like the last couple of Telltale games, like the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and the Minecraft Season 2, I couldn't have given less of a shit what happened next after the first couple episodes. I seriously, I never finished Minecraft Season 2, I never finished Guardians of the Galaxy. But this is the one that I was keen on finishing. And of course, this has to be the one that might be trapped in limbo, thanks to Telltale's incompetence. Not the developers themselves, the people like on the ground level making this. I'm talking about the higher ups, the incompetent buffoons at the top. I have subtitles on now.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
Yes. Oh.
No! Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
Oh, yeah,
He's dead.
for a bullet to the head.
The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. Marlon, he was down. You had him beat. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Lewis called me a murderer.
I would have slapped Lewis right then and there.
But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody.
Lewis was out of line.
Lewis was scared and really hurt.
I didn't hurt him.
No, I meant he was sad. But he shouldn't have said that to you.
If I'm a murderer, I should know, right? So
You were
so that I can
kid.
try not to be or
Lewis was wrong. What you did was justified.
justified.
It means you had a good reason for doing it.
I was justified.
He sold
What are
out
we
two
gonna do?
little kids to the fucking raider group. He deserved to die. Uh-oh.
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him.
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
Fuck you, Lewis! He's a little kid, so shut your fucking mouth!
Yeah. Tell him, Clem.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? They better not call me a monster. They were scared of me, even though Marlon was the bad guy. I'm not scary. I didn't act like a monster.
Being scared.
Sometimes the world's really scary, so you have to be even scarier.
I don't want them to be scared of me, or hate me.
AJ, come sit with me. We've got nothing to apologize for. You saved me and them from a monster. They'll see that. We'll make them.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Save you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Screw both of you.
What a little bitch. Pulls a knife to take it away. Screw you.
Hey, what is it?
Hope I get to kill everybody here.
You've killed a lot of people.
Yes, I have.
Did you kill your friend Lee because he was a monster?
What brought that on?
Was it murder when you shot him?
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
I love you, Clem.
Aw, that's so nice.
I love you back.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
What are those?
Drawings for Marlon and Brody. It's of stuff they wanted. I'm going to put them on their graves.
They don't need them. They're dead.
Dude.
They're not gonna get that stuff.
That's rude.
It's true.
AJ, apologize.
Sorry.
It's okay. Have fun with your firefighter, okay?
Can we play with them later?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
Oh yeah, 2 of them died.
This is gonna suck. They're gonna say a lot of things about Marlon and Brody. Some true, some not. Let's just get through it without upsetting everybody, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
Nah. Let's upset everybody. Let's explore for a little bit.
Hey AJ, where's that toy Ten just gave you? Let's show it off with the rest of our stuff.
I like all our stuff.
So I actually did like I said, I liked the last episode. And I haven't really been disturbed in a way by a lot of these Telltale games, because a lot of the formula just calls for, here is your disturbing scene. Oh look, here is a guy getting gutted. Here's a guy getting cut open. Here's an eye getting stabbed. Here's somebody getting shot in the throat. Like, it just becomes cliche and formulaic like everything else that Telltale does. But there was
Time to
one...
go.
Soon.
Let's see if there's anything left to do in this place. There was one moment in the last episode where you're like bashing somebody's head in with a flashlight, and the way the light reflects off the blood onto the wall, it makes like this bright red color, and it was gorgeous, but it was also really just unsettling in a way that I hadn't really seen from Telltale in a while. So I think I'll cut the video off here before we go to the funeral, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a long one. So anyway, I'll see you guys for the second episode, and thank you all for watching. Bye!